Alright guys, so some gameplay images for Black Ops Cold War Zombies have leaked out. These images have actually been around for a couple of days now. They've been floating around the internet, and a lot of people haven't been discussing and talking about them because they looked fake. But apparently they're real, so we'll go through what's seen in the Zombies gameplay images. There's a bunch of different features here, a bunch of different similarities to past zombie games that we have to talk about, and some other zombie leaks for Black Ops Cold War Zombies. By the way, the alpha for Black Ops Cold War starts tomorrow. PS4 only, PS Plus is not required, it's free, no beta codes required either, so I'll put the times up on screen. This is when the alpha will begin, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. UK, and they may start the alpha a couple of hours early, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow, so definitely come out to the stream. If we can go for 700 likes on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel for more Black Ops Cold War content. We just hit 53k, we're at 53,100 subs already, so seriously, thank you guys for the support recently. Shout out to the members as always, and let's get started. The Game Revolution talks about this here. He says, those Black Ops Cold War Zombies leaked images have been around for over a week now, but only seem to be gaining a lot of traction today. They are indeed real despite them looking fake. They're of ZM_Silver outside Nocturne Toten. The map is called Die Machine, and ZM_Silver was a map that was leaked for several months now. It's one of the first maps, probably the launch, the main Zombies map that will be releasing with Black Ops Cold War in November. That's been known for a while now, and Nocturne Toten will be a part of that map, and we'll talk about whether or not that could be the actual Transit remake map. As we know, Nocturne Toten was a part of Transit in Black Ops 2, so a Transit remake would most likely have Nocturne Toten on the map. He says the funny thing is that they were posted in the official Call of Duty Discord over a week ago, but everyone thought they were fake and moved on with their day. Minimap might be a placeholder, not sure, and the images were from a tutorial. Now let's talk about exactly what we see here in the gameplay images. Apparently they're real. I mean, to me, I saw them. I'll leave a link down in the description below. They look fake. They look really fake. And we'll talk about later on how this is from an alpha version, a really early version of Black Ops Cold War Zombies. So if that's the case, then we're fine. But let me go through here what we actually see in these two gameplay images of Black Ops Cold War Zombies. There's some sort of perk machine, and the perk machine doesn't look like any perk machine we've seen from past Treyarch games, and that kind of doesn't make sense because we heard the Juggernog jingle. We know Juggernog is returning to the game. Maybe Juggernog is going to look different. I doubt they would do that. I feel like if they're going to bring Juggernog back, they're going to make it look the same as it always has in past Black Ops Zombies games. But the perk machine in this gameplay image, or at least the first one, looks completely different. You see a little prompt that says gain entrance to the facility on the top left corner of the screen, very similar to World War II Zombies, where they kind of guided you through the beginning of the map. I guess it is the tutorial mode for this game, so if it's just the tutorial mode, that is fine. There are also some dollar signs on the minimap, I guess, showing you how much money you have. The setting is a snowy map. In both gameplay images of the zombie maps, it's a snowy map. Both images has the HUD with 150 health, 320 shield in the images. Most likely the number there is the shield. Obviously that's not confirmed because it doesn't exactly say that's the shield, but it's a similar thing that you see within World War II Zombies, obviously with the shield system. The second gameplay image for Black Ops Cold War Zombies, at least for this map, you see Nocturne Toten in the background. This image looks a lot better than the first one. It just looks more appealing, but overall, both of these images, not really what we were expecting from a Treyarch Zombies. A lot of people responding to these gameplay images on Twitter weren't too happy. Obviously, once you guys check them out in the description, come back to this video and comment below and let me know what you guys think about this. Again, this is an alpha version of the game, of the Zombies game mode. It's very early on. I mean, there obviously is going to be some Sledgehammer influence because they were originally developing this game mode. But you have to remember, Treyarch did take over development, so hopefully most of the Zombies game mode is mostly Treyarch assets, Treyarch perks, characters, weapons, and just maps that generally look like Treyarch maps. And if Sledgehammer has a little influence in it with the shield and maybe some of the other assets, that wouldn't be too big of a deal. So some people are saying here, please say this is an early build, and I think it is because of the 150 at the health bar, which was in the old leaked footage but not in the new one. So please, Treyarch, fix this up. Someone says, bro, that cannot be real. That isn't like Treyarch at all. Way too much Sledgehammer resemblance, no offense. Jesus, I hope this is good, man. And then someone also says here, then Zombies is officially dead if it looks so bad like this. Obviously, I don't think it looks that bad. It's not what Treyarch is known for, and I think this is definitely a very early version, probably a version that only Sledgehammer was working on, and Treyarch seemingly had no influence on those gameplay images because it doesn't really look like Treyarch at all, besides for Noct being there. Everything else definitely looks like a World War II style Zombies, and the Game Revolution just responds here, it's in an alpha and the images were really low quality, which they were, and barely show anything, and he says chill. So obviously, like, this isn't the end all be all for Zombies. The gameplay teaser looked a lot better than what we're seeing here. Definitely looked a lot cleaner. I like the World War II zombie vibes. Pretty much everything with World War II Zombies was pretty cool. They did it pretty well. The only problem with World War II Zombies was that it was just boring. There was no color and people just had no interest in playing the maps. The maps weren't laid out properly. There was no reason to really do anything on these maps. And I think that's something that Treyarch can come in and give us a reason to do stuff. Like, they can put Easter eggs on the map. They could do different Treyarch things to make it more enjoyable of a map, change the map around. So if there is Sledgehammer influence in the shield system, maybe in the scary factor that they had in World War II Zombies, I don't think that's too big of a deal, and I think that would be pretty good to bring into a Treyarch Zombies. Treyarch also did confirm that Raven will be working exclusively on the campaign, so all Treyarch really has to worry about is multiplayer and Zombies, and maybe a little bit of Warzone, because Raven is also managing Warzone as well. That's kind of a joint effort between the two companies. So they definitely have time, they have the resources, they put effort into Zombies. Clearly Nocturne Toten is there, the Ether storyline is returning. So it's not like this is World War II Zombies all over again. Treyarch really did work on this a lot, and Sledgehammer has obviously a little bit of influence on it as well. Now, a lot of people were asking ZM_Silver, this map that was leaked, Nocturne Toten is on the map as well. People are asking, wait, is this the Transit remake? Because obviously Nocturne Toten should be on the Transit remake. Someone says here, is this any closer indication Transit is what this is? I mean, Transit remake was leaked to be in the day, right? Not night. And TGR responds, no transit. So I don't really know what that means. A lot of people were responding to him and saying, like, what do you mean no transit? Like, this map isn't transit. There's no transit at all in the game, because he was the one that brought the leak that said transit would be remade in the game with all of these different features, and a lot of other leakers have said that as well. So I'm not so sure what he's saying here. Maybe this map isn't transit and maybe it's a completely new map with Nocturne Toten on the map. Maybe transit will be remade so much that it kind of won't even seem like transit at all. It'll be such a revamp to where you'll have different elements from transit, maybe different locations from transit, but it'll be a whole new layout. Like, it just won't look like transit at all. There'll be no bus. It won't be like the circular fashion that you have where you go from the bus depot to the farm to the factory. Like, it just won't be like that. It'll be a whole different layout. So we'll see if that's the case here. We'll probably get more information on that. I kind of want to see a transit remake. That would be pretty sick to bring that map back and see what it's like in Black Ops Cold War with a whole new layout. But I don't want it to look too different. If it looks too different and it doesn't even resemble transit, then what's the point? It's just a different map at that point. It's not even a transit remake. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we get more information soon about the Zombies game mode, so we're not as worried about this. I mean, I'm not too worried, but it is a little concerning seeing the gameplay images not look that good. But if it is an early alpha build of the game, then obviously what are you going to expect? It's an early alpha build. Not everything is there. All the features, the HUD isn't fully in the game yet, so we have to wait for the official Zombies reveal to really see what this game mode is all about. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a comment below Zombies if you watched the whole video. It's greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.